Bahrain. Snan. Oh, hello, good evening. Salam alaikum from wherever you're watching from around the world. Today we are watching the qualifying for round 2, 3,
Round
2,
2. Good morning, good evening,
round
good
2.
afternoon. Yes. And my game is unfortunately crashed.
France has been beaten. I mean, no, Poland has beaten. No, Jesus Christ.
Christ in a bike.
Why are you even talking about that?
Because I'm Polish, Agent.
Jeto
So
jest
you-
to pareta. Go
Thank you, Timo, for keeping us entertained while I get the stream up again.
And since it's December, I think everyone knows that it's time for Mariah Carey All I Want for Christmas. So
No, please don't.
I'm not going to play it.
All I want for Christmas
Okay.
is you.
Am I streaming at 60 FPS? I am. Okay, I have to pause the stream. My game keeps crashing. We be right back.
I am always serious.
Seriously, shit.
Hello, everybody. We are back. Apologies for that. But we are here, live in Bahrain. No.
Oh.
Why, when I click back into the stream, is it crashing?
I
tab into the game and it crashes.
Is your RAM exploded or something? I don't know.
I don't have much open at all.
He meant like physically exploded.
We'll give this one more shot. See what's happening.
Maybe restart your computer.
We will, but not now. We're gonna see if we can get some quali footage in.
Well, for those of you that actually understand qualifying, Sven is on pole, followed by Zen 1/10 off, Joe Singer's 3/10 off.
Ooh.
Balak, 4 tenths off. Miganov, 5.7 tenths off. Steve Stevenson, 6th place, 5.9 tenths off. Sean Fitzgerald in 7th. Loic Munier in 8th. Mark Belton in 9th. Chris O'Connor in 10th. Josh Harding, 11th. Venelin, oh Jesus Christ. Venelin T.
We are here. They can see it now.
1.8.
Thank you for your
Lovely.
What was Chris O'Connor gets a bit Riley
And you
going on.
Can I join as safety car? You're gonna restart it after the session.
After sessions.
You won't be able to join now. Oh, Sven is purple in sector 1. Wait, he is just now starting a new lap. Into turn 1 he goes. Let's take a look on board with the 2-time championship winner here, Sven Yellow Hat.
Yeah.
As long
Only
as
2-time championship winner, actually.
As long as I don't tab out of the game, I am fine.
Don't tap out the game then.
Wait, are you streaming though?
I am, in fact, streaming.
And Sven is purple in sector 1.
Yeah, purple.
Oh yeah, I can see it. What the hell?
Wait, we're having a day race at Bahrain now?
Yes, because at night, for some people's PCs are unable to handle the beautiful lighting that Assetto provides. That definitely doesn't take up too much of your GPU.
Yeah, Bahrain night lights are very problematic.
Apparently, Sven set a 0.03 sector 1 as he goes off into turn something or other.
Oh, so that is not how you take a lap. Sorry for showing that. Hope your eyes are doing alright after seeing that.
Now Zen, purple sector 1, 3 tenths up in sector 1, I believe is what that means.
If it's accurate, then that's pretty good. Let's get that.
Yeah, so that alone is enough to take pole away from Sven. Now, can Zen take away pole away from Sven? Zen and Sven, very similar names, going to be very confusing to commentate on that.
Sven and Zen.
Sven, Zen, and Mark Balak is off. And into the pits. Also, Lubinov is off.
Sven, Zen, Steve, and Joe.
Sean Fitzgerald crosses the line. Only 7th place for the American.
Well, he did get fastest sector 3, so he does definitely have some pace in him. He just needs to get those first 2 sectors up to scrap, and he could be fine for pole here.
But as it stands, Sven's still holding it with this new 20-minute qualifying session. 12 minutes left. As Rain Bradford brings it up to P5. Dips
Yeah,
his
Rain Bradford.
Sorry.
Yeah, Rain Bradford being a reserve for box 5.
He is reserved for box 5. Might be.
He's a reserve for box 5 red. However, the original drivers Nicholas Shepard and Ismail have actually pulled out of the championship. So there's going to be some new faces for next race, I think, for box 5 red.
Wait,
possibly even Timo.
They pulled out before they even got in.
Oh, damn.
Who do we have running over my camera here? Not sure, but it looks
Before
cool.
the singing, you leave the church.
Oh, a brave cameraman, I must say.
Oh, hold on. We have some action in turn 1. No, this car just decides to take the runoff. That's a Peugeot.
Oh, damn.
Oh, he sent it back.
We got a Peugeot?
Yeah, that's a new skin here for Valentine and Carmine, I think. Yeah, that is the new Peugeot skin. Mounter in chat is rooting for Zen, who is on pole, so thank you for telling me that. Zen Metternich has just taken pole from his fellow Dutchman. Wow. Bit of a surprise.
And we do have 16 cars qualifying today, so that's always a good sign.
Can somebody watch the stream and tell me how the cars sound? Is it loud enough? Orange Army.
Also, yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, car sound is good.
You sure? Oh, as Sven gets some oversteer and just snaps off the track. Sven is pushing now as he wants to reclaim pole. Ooh, Zen got it by almost 2 tenths.
Now, I've just been watching Venelin this entire time, and he or she, I don't actually know if let's just say they to remain in the neutral. They are spinning a lot. Every time I click on them, they proceed to do the big Ferrari strategy.
I wasn't paying attention. What you were talking about Romanian? What?
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 What? Anyway, moving on. Chris O'Connor is almost last.
That's new.
Steve Stevenson, I believe, just put himself up to P4, and Josh Harding up
what
into
the?
P11.
You can't park there, sir.
You can't park there.
No, I know you can't.
Now I just realized P3 to P6 are very close together, and he's right by a couple of tenths.
Oh, wow.
as we can witness that the cars indeed go brr today. Once again, here at AFR.
Yeah, so let's see what
Yo.
Chris O'Connor can do. He's not had the best times. As Mark
Ooh.
Block takes pole, the 26-2.
Very good lap from Mark. 3 times faster than Sven and 1 turn faster than Zen.
Wow.
Sven, Zen, Matt, and Steve.
Mark Block, very good time from him. Let's see if he can keep it, though. Sven has been
I believe
pushing.
Mark is a box 5 driver as well, so that's provisional pole for box 5 blue. Or indigo, or red, I don't know which
That
one.
is not a box 5 car at all.
That is not a box 5 car, never mind, it's a box 5.
That's the Discord car.
Yep.
Box 5
The
is currently
Ferrari Discord.
highest. Highest is P5 for box 5.
Joe Singers.
Pagano wants the... Oh, it's Pagano. Look who's in chat. Could be racing, but no.
Could be.
Yeah, Sven Geelhoed starting a new lap. Is he going to get a good one in this time, or is he going to send it off?
Oh, no.
Timo, we don't need to hear the crunching, Timo.
And Eastern Stopper is now on track for box 5 red, so that makes it 17 cars in this qualifying session. Maybe had a bit of issues with his car starting from the pit lane.
Isbrand, another Dutchman in the server.
Which literally means ice fire, if you translate literally.
Wait, Brand means fire?
Yes.
So Brand from League of Legends is... Oh, that makes sense. His name is just Fire.
And
Yes.
Adrian going about League of Legends, no one wants to hear that, Adrian.
I'd rather hear that than Timo coughing and eating.
Yeah, I've had a rough day.
Iceburn just deciding to pay the wall a bit of a visit.
But he did bring it up to P12.
What?
So Christian
Not bad ever for
Lubanov
my friend.
and Christopher O'Connor currently the last two who have not set times. Chris might be struggling here, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think he's been struggling quite a lot in the races, it seems. After quite some title charges.
Chris in Season 5 looks to be very strong, fighting for a championship right now, only good enough for P15.
Damn. Sounds like Sebastian Vettel.
In the Tato machine, as Sven has reclaimed pole by a whole 10th and then some, with a 26-1, almost dipping his toes into the 25s.
Yeah, it looks to be a very, very strong fight for pole with Zen, Sven, and Mark.
Alright, now say that 10 times in a row without breaking your tongue.
Sven and Mark, Zen, Sven and Mark, Zen, Sven and Mark, Zen, Sven and Mark, Zen, Sven and Mark. Yeah, no, I see what you mean.
Yeah. You see, that's the real commentator's curse, Dutch names.
And on that note, I am going to use the restroom. Watch Christopher O'Connor.
Enjoy your, yes.
Enjoy your lavatory break.
Enjoy going to the loo.
Innit?
Timo
Timo smoking a bit too much weed there.
No, I actually quit.
Wow. Good for you, Timo.
Yes, but I know nobody cares. As Chris still can't put a lap in, as he's... I can only reckon quite frustrated right now with these cars in the track. As we watch the track time on the clock ticking down, as it is 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in this qualifying session. Will it be Sven? Will it be Mark? Will it be Zen? Will it be Steve? Will it be Joe? Will it maybe be even Chester? Or maybe
even Rain. Maybe Loic. Maybe
Sean.
Maybe Danny. Maybe Matt.
Maybe Icebrand.
Maybe I don't know. Carmine. Maybe Josh. Maybe Chris. Maybe Valentine. Or maybe even Christian Lubanov.
Or maybe even the streamer India Barth.
Or the race director in the GT3.
Or maybe it's the soul of Kimi Räikkönen still racing on this track who take pole position.
Oh, and I just realized Zen Metanage takes away pole from Sven by half a tenth.
As there's some heavy weaving going on here. Get those tires up to temperature as someone weaves a bit too hard. And defines not the kiddie litter, because it's not really gravel, it's more like painted sand. What is it? I don't know.
It's a runoff area.
Yes. You know what else is a run-off area? France.
Okay.
Yes. Talking about France, they just beat Poland 3-0.
They did.
Nikodem Zaska, how do you feel about this?
Well, I mean, we beat Germany because Germany didn't even get out the group stages, so I'm quite happy.
Alright, fair enough.
And England is playing Senegal today in 1.5 hours, so it'll be really
And
funny if England loses to Senegal, but I don't believe that will be the case.
I
But it'll
really
still be
hope
funny.
so. As we the Dutch finally humbled the Americans. As I really thought they could make it to the finals. And as they see their draw against England as a win. Wake up to reality, Americans.
As Chris does something.
Aborting his lap
goes.
again. Chris really having a bad day here.
Back to the pits, he must go E-I-E-I-O.
E-I-E-I-O indeed. As it seems that Adrian is taking quite an extensive lavatory break right now.
Yes, Adrian does like to take very long bathroom breaks. I've experienced from my time with him in Scotland.
Yes. What, you were with him in Scotland?
I wasn't here with him in Scotland, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think my guess would be that he ate Taco Bell last night, and now it's
Christopher O'Connor, what are you doing struggling like this? Oh, Zen takes pole. Oh
damn.
my gosh, what a day for qualifying this is.
The American's back.
He is back in
the
action,
American
boys.
is back.
As,
We were having a very
Valak-
civilized discussion about why you were taking so long on the lavatory.
I was also speaking to a fellow woman that I live with.
Oh. So no Taco Bell last night?
No, I had a Korean barbecue.
That
How
also
was
might
that?
explain
What do you
something.
have on your Korean barbecue?
Do you not have Korean barbecue over there? Like, you just order meats, it comes to the table, and you just grill it yourself?
No.
Yeah, it's like
you don't, Nick? I even have it in
you
my
pay a
shithole
fixed
country.
price, and then you can just keep ordering as much meat as you want. It's pretty worth.
Yeah. Aiden, if you come over here, we get Korean barbecue. It's a very good place.
How do you say barbecue in Dutch?
Barbecue.
Wow. That's pretty brand, bro.
No, in that like way of speaking, you would say vuur.
Vuur.
Because brand is when something is on fire.
Oh man, this guy right
So-
here, he's brand. Actually, no, this guy is.
Vuur is the flames, and the brand is when your house is like on fire. You say, "Oh no, mijn huis staat in brand."
Mijn huis staat in brand.
As also, brand is the oldest surviving
So,
company
so
in
would you
Netherlands.
say
It's a beer
that
brewery.
Phil Lankey's internet was on brand?
Okay, can we
Uh,
focus on the
5.
stream?
yeah.
There's 1 minute left, and it's a very close qualifying. Sven is still in pits. Actually, wait, hold on. That's Sven's quali over. He will not be starting on pole. Zen,
Yeah.
as it stands, will
Justice
be.
is over.
Now,
As
Mark Valak-
Oh,
what?
and Sven's teammate, Loic? I think it's Loic.
Loic. Oh, someone is involved. That's Josh Harding.
He is also going to be struggling to
Into
get
the
into the lap
pits,
in.
he must go. E-I-E-I-O.
Okay, please. Pagana says,
Shaw
John
Fitzgerald
Fisher
goes
doesn't
up
have
to
up to
P6.
P6.
E-I.
haha, Nicodem, your team.
And
country
Chris is
lost."
off, as he will not be setting a qualitative
Oh, he will not be.
time.
This was the track that Chris and I had a battle into the final corner.
Wow, was that season 3?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah, we
early
were all
on in the
driving back then.
AFR history books.
When I was faster than
Yes,
Chris.
I think that could be a great idea for a video, actually.
Alright, so Zen is done. Mark Balak is crossing the line to start his final lap. Let's see what he's got in the tank.
Oh, Steve Stevenson. Very fast time for P4, but
And
not
he's
enough to
done.
get.
Yep. So that's going to be it for him. I think this
Yeah, I
is
mean,
the
the
last.
top 3 really dominating, though. I mean, P4 is half a second off the pole time, and then everyone else just kind of very close together. It's going to be a very close
Did
midfield
Loic-
battle.
Hold on, did Loic get across the line before
Yes,
the
he
checkered
did.
flag? Alright, so I think Loic is fine, but whoever's
Shift-
behind him,
shift
I
in
think
time.
I think this car is not. Yeah, no, that car is.
But maybe as Mark Bellick is off, and that means that Zen Metternich is on pole.
Zen Metternich on pole, but can Loic take
Well,
it
I mean,
away?
you never know. Maybe Icefire could set a blistering hot lap time.
We need to stop interrupting each other.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to AFR ASMR.
Nick, do you have any way of checking?
Lucy-goosey on the rear end there.
Do you have any way of checking if this guy made it across the line in time?
Yes, he did.
He did? East
Yes.
Pond is good. Okay, so it's these two cars. I think Belton, Belton is done for, I think. Unless that's the final
Yeah,
comment.
man, Belton about to cross the line.
Yep.
Can he improve his lap time? I think he does improve it, but it's not good enough to beat Rain. Loic spin! No, that's Eastman spinning.
Oh,
He's
Haha.
so
Great
this
show.
is right here. We know Loic is a fast driver. Sven's teammate. Sven would pick only the fastest.
Ooh. Missing the 8-bell.
Saves it though. Let's see.
There he
And
goes.
no.
Ladies and gentlemen, Zen
Sven would
Metternich
take
on pole.
Zen Metternich. Wow, good quality from these guys today. That was close. But Christian
Beamer.
Lubinov and Christopher O'Connor not able to get out of.
That's
As
qualifying
we have,
qualifying over race server will go online in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes? 2 minutes.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, to the 4.
Okay, we will be right back while we
Easy
switch
E.
to the race session.
Oh.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Hopefully the stream decides to not crash, and it does, so I am going to have to load this in 30 seconds or less. I think as long as I don't tab out of the stream, it shouldn't crash.
Sit in
Are you in
here
server?
and just...
Hello.
I also joined server or not?
Yes.
We are live, waiting to see if my game will crash.
Woo, let's go!
Woo! As we see a 9-cat car Ferrari.
Nick, shouldn't Timo be the one that's muted so you can still talk to people?
Oh yeah, you've got a point there, actually. Yeah, Timo, you deafen yourself.
Okay, please do not crash. Please do not crash. Let's see. As I am here in an Abarth for some reason.
Fortnite balls. Why is your car flashing like that? What the?
Timo, are you in the server?
I'm joining.
As we have 30 seconds till lights out. Hopefully Timo has his Arabic countdown ready for us.
Oh, scheiße.
That's German.
Das weiß ich ja, aber... yes.
Okay, 10 seconds. The light sequence is starting.
Okay.
Actually,
Yalla.
Timo, I don't need you. I've got this.
Nick.
Oh. Okay. Ethan Wahid Lahad South, and away we go. Is I can see a lot,
there's a
but
bit of
the cars are
contact.
moving.
Timo, just let me commentate if you can't talk. It's a pretty decent start, but into turn one, we know it can get squirmy here. 3 wide, there is contact, but everybody seems decently stable. Oh, there is a bit of contact going out of turn 2, and I think that that is a Redis
Oh,
Flagus.
that's
As we have roughly
6
half,
cars off.
Red flag, red flag.
roughly
Red
half
flag,
the
red
grid.
flag.
Oude!
Timo,
Yeah, so he yelled goodbye to me. I don't know who was in my house.
Seems
all
like a
I'm
safety
going
concern.
if you need to say something, please just mute.
I am now somehow in the server.
Right, so we see them go through turn 1, which I reminded them to be careful, and they did, but then it's the...
And then I believe someone Mazapinned. Major and wrong leaderboard, bud.
Oh, yes, apologies for my ignorance.
This guy, honestly. Yes, all the data.
All the data. See, we just have all the data here.
Oh, well, we are back on the grid.
Yes, there
Well,
was a
see,
red flag.
Now I don't have
Oh, yes,
laps.
I am now in the pits in the safety car.
I don't have the laps now, Nick. We'll just...
You will at the top.
yeah, well, we can
of your
also
screen?
I can also do this.
As
Good.
we still have 2 minutes.
Now we have 2 minutes of making sure my game doesn't crash.
So, just a small drivers, please do be careful on the first lap. You will be a bit bunched up, and, well, that can happen.
Right.
Average AFR start.
Yeah.
Wow. I'll be right back.
Okay. Right. 1 minute left to get us started.
Can I try the countdown in Arabic?
Yeah, sure. If you can find it.
English to Arabic, Google Translate.
You can just do 3, 2, 1.
5,
We
4,
don't need
3, 2, 1. Ah, wait.
Just do 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, alright. So, Nick, you want to know how to say 3, 2, 1 in Arabic?
Well,
You
Nick's
say,
doing it
okay,
this
3
time.
is
Wait, I've got this,
Salata.
I've got this.
Isnan Wahid.
I've got this.
Wahid.
Hamza Ahubala. Aluba.
I'm gonna completely
Salate.
butcher this, but I've got this, lads.
Isnan Wahid. Ashratisha Tahmenu Shaib Shitna.
Okay, Timo, it is Nick's turn to do the countdown.
Go on, Nick. Oh yeah, do I still need to be in the server or not?
I'm gonna completely butcher it. I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, lights out, and away we go.
Camera's in position.
Dawad Arwa Einstein Wahid. What about Biden?
All right, we are away. Let's see how we do with the second restart. Looks like Zen's defending away from Sven. Sven having to go outside, but he will get the inside line into turn 2. Relatively clean, but Zen keeps the lead. Let's see, this is where it all went wrong in the first start, but this time it looks pretty good. There is 1 car off. I don't think that's going to be a safety car, though. No, now let's get into the action. Zen maintaining lead, maintaining his P1. How is it looking in the back? Chester Chomper seems to have dropped down. There is a car off. I think that's Matt Belton. No, he's just fallen back in the positions. But seems to be a good start this time around. Steve Stevenson is off, though. There is a slow car. He hits the wall as he tries to rejoin safely. But that's going to put him so far down the list. But that won't be a safety car as it is just him. But now this gives Valentin some battling down in the back.
Adrian, back to pits.
Thank you for the reminder.
Almost jump scare.
All right, let's see here. Relatively close. Rain Bradford is very close here to Carmine in the Discord red car.
We should actually probably find out what the actual team name is. I'm just calling Discord Red.
Well, it looks like they are in the VRG car.
Well, there you go. That's their team name.
Are there any cars still on track, Nick? Are you on track?
That's Carl. I'm on track.
No, no one's on track. Good, good, good. Zen seeming to have a very good lead, breaking away, pulling out a 1.1 second gap to Sven. As the Peugeot comes and rounds off into turn 1, Rain Bradford on the VRG of Carmine. Is he going to go for it? Looks like he's got it, but Carmine's going to have the inside line. No, oh, so Rain cutting off Carmine there. Good move there from him. As also Daniel Miganov into turn 3, I believe. Going to have to go around the outside.
Ooh,
Trying to make
a bit
sure he gives
squiggly there.
space, and he does, and he also gets the position. Carmine now falling back again to Matt Belton. And still fighting though into the hairpin as there's contact between the two teammates. Is that Christopher O'Connor? That was. A lot of shakeups here. What is this? We have another car off. Valentine is off. Loic falling back. Loic was in P8 at the start of this race. What kind of camera
Nice
angle is
camera angles. As we have 4 box 5 cars and oh,
that?
now
Loic
it's
going
3.
for a move. He gets it done, makes it look easy on Matt Belton. As Matt Belton spins.
There goes Matt.
Oh, Matt's gonna fall down the list now. Let's see how he rejoins decently. Oh, that's not good for him. But that is a position now for Loic. Hopefully he can get back up to where he was when we started. A lot of craziness going off in the back.
DRS enabled. DRS enabled.
DRS is enabled.
As Joe Singers already immediately gets a 3-second.
He did disable it, so I'm going to quickly remove that for him.
Oh, ping moment. Let's take a look at pings. Is that just me?
That's probably
Joe
just
Singers
you.
having a bit of a ping moment as he goes for a move on. Oh,
Nick, can you
Well.
please check his ping? I can't.
yeah,
I can't
I
tell
know
that.
how to do my job. Thank you.
Oh, what the?
Oh, is does he Tokyo drifts
damn.
it through every corner?
Is this Formula Drift?
Joe Singers is
Oh,
okay.
no.
Joe Singers warning ping. I will have to kick you if it doesn't improve shortly.
No, he just. I think that's a. Yeah, Joe Singers is pulling off to the side as he realizes his ping is severely impacting others. That has sent Sean Fitzgerald down in the positions. Might have also given him damage.
That's one of the risks of racing online, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between.
Oof.
Sometimes the ping is acting up a bit.
It looks like
Okay, it
it's.
seems to be. No, it's still bad. If it's not improved, then I will have to penalise him. Oh, someone's off into turn 7.
That's rain.
Rain is off. He seems to be back on though. Chris O'Connor might have. No, he's actually gaining positions because of that.
Can someone explain to the audience what ping is? For the ones that.
Ping is the time it takes from your PC to connect to the server. If that number is, well, the faster it is, the more accurate it is. Usually you want to aim for about 100 milliseconds, but Joe's ping was 500 milliseconds, so therefore what he was seeing was actually 0.5 seconds behind from what's actually going on.
And into turn 1 we go. Chris O'Connor gonna not look for the move. Almost makes contact for not going for it. So that was almost a safety car moment. It looks like we're fine, but he does have Rain Bradford now on his rear. Gonna get DRS, but Chris also has DRS. Is Rain gonna go for a send here? It looks like he is. Makes it look easy as Chris O'Connor cannot respond. Does have a better run, but I don't think he's gonna get it here. Rain gonna defend nicely. Now that the grid has kind of spread out a bit, Zen is still maintaining a 1.5 second lead to Sven.
Yeah, and that's not an easy task for anyone to do, and yeah, Zen just making it look like child's play. As there's a bit of contact between Sean and Eastman going to turn 10.
Yeah, Sean getting affected by a Singer's ping, so he's trying to make up those positions. Got a good breeze.
Very important from Sean to be taken out because of ping, but he's still in the race, still fighting back. Now 1.2 behind the car that did just, well, murder him is one way to put it.
We don't like to kick people for ping, but we will do what we have to. It looks like he's a bit better now.
It's settled down now. It's now got down to a nice, lovely 22.
If we see more...
Actually, Adrian, you have the
Sometimes it
highest
would be
ping of
like
the
this.
server currently with 145.
I do. Into turn 1, who is this looking for a move? That is Loic. as Isbrand going to the inside to defend. Oh, as Loic breaks very late and makes contact into turn 1. Oh. Seems like
And
nobody
now,
was...
that's a lot of cars bunched up here. It might be interesting.
And Chris O'Connor making excellent use of what just happened and puts himself up to P10, gets past Rain and Loic.
Wow, that was a very late braking from Loic there. Wouldn't expect that from Sven's teammate, who was one of the safest drivers on the grid. Oh, is there... Oh, what was that?
Car off in turn 6, please be careful.
Alright, that was...
Oh, it's interesting. What happened there?
Not sure. I think they just lost it. Some oversteer. Oh, as Loic brakes late. I cannot see with the camera angle. I apologize. Why it's giving me that, I do not know.
And just P5 and 6, box 5 blue cars fighting for P5.
Yeah, Joe Singer. Yeah, that's the two teammates. Joe Singers does get past his teammate of Chester Chomper there. So ping seems to not be an issue, and Joe Singer seems to be flying. He's just reclaiming those positions that were lost with the ping.
Can't say the same about Sean Fitzgerald though, we're down to P14.
Oh wow, what happened to Sean? He's dropped even more.
He went off in turn 6 and 7.
Oh.
And
Well,
for those of you wondering why whenever I make a race control announcement you can hear me twice, that's because Adrian's also in the TeamSpeak.
Yeah, try to add a little bit of that grandstand effect.
Chester Chomper goes for a move on Joe Singers.
Oh, Rain.
And he does get the move done.
He does. But Joe Singers is going to have DRS. Is he going to go? No, Chester's going to defend. Chester is on the harder compound tire, it looks like. Has Loic got a 3-second for DRS? Not sure why.
He has to... I think you could say, well, I'm not too sure. It's going to be investigated after the race.
Ping for Singers. Keep an eye. Ping for Singers.
I am doing that.
I'm just letting you know because I just noticed it again. Oh, Singers lost it.
Car off
maybe
the
he
head.
doesn't?
Car off the head.
What?
Is that going to be a position for Chris O'Connor? I think it will be.
It is, and that's Chris up into P7.
Wow. Good race today
There's
for
a couple
Chris.
left to go. Chris was out of the points. Now he's, well,
Safety
not
car,
firmly
I
in the
think?
matter there.
No. Okay.
No, that's just a bit of contact.
There were 3, but no spinach. No danger on the track. As I think someone's going for a move. No, that's Rain Bradford. As soon as I click to him, does a pirouette. And recovers
Oh, and
nicely.
that's, yeah.
But that's
He's
gonna
off.
be-
That's not a part of the track where you want to go off because it's very high speed, very hard to rejoin safely there, but he does manage to do it. That allows Sean to possibly get a run on him and possibly make a move down turn 1. Maybe even to here with all the stitching he's getting, but no, I think he shouldn't go for it yet.
Yeah, I think Sean's going to wait now for DRS. Let's see how close he is. 4 tenths, but the car ahead is also going to have DRS.
I'm very sorry, but I have to leave you alone because suddenly my dad is saying that I have to go somewhere. I need to go. So enjoy the race, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Thank you for being here, Timo.
My team, though.
We'll catch you later. And thanks, Nicholas, for showing me about the stream kit. I think it does add a little bit to it. Oh, Steve Stevenson, I think, just got past Chester Chomper. So we saw Steve in the first lap, I think. Went off. Oh, and there's contact there from Chester. As he rejoins, a bit unorthodox. That was a bit scary.
1 minute, Ismail is calling me.
Right. Box 5 cars are all spinning. That's the spirit. Oh, no.
Oh.
I think we might need okay.
Focus yellow in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Focus yellow void.
Well. A lot of ping seeming to be happening. Didn't think it would happen from Chester as he has upgraded to an Ethernet cable, but seems that he is also now being affected.
And information to all drivers, if you do decide to pit under the four-course yellow, please do not exceed 80 kilometers an hour after pitting. Your delta will show as in the positive, but please do not exceed over 80. If we find that you do that, you will be given a penalty. And Ismail is asking if he can join commentary.
Yeah, that's totally fine with me. That sounded sarcastic, I really do.
Ice Brand, I don't know what you're doing, but you should have 3 cars, please get the positions back.
Eastbron seems to be slowing down. I didn't catch where he was. We could always use the stream to see that.
He knows who we're talking.
Hopefully. As let's see, is anybody going for a pit under this full course yellow? Knowing Sven, I feel like he would, but he has opted not to. I mean, I don't think he could have gone the rest of the race even if he did go on the C1s. Which, by the way, are the 3 compounds. C3 to C1 are the compounds today. Yeah.
Steve, don't worry about that penalty. That will be removed.
As Joe Singers brings into the pits, probably fixing some of that ping damage that he picked up, or I should say inflicted almost. Sean Fitzgerald also pitting. A few cars pitting actually on this full course yellow.
Yeah, I mean, pit on the full course yellow, the only time you lose is from just stopping into the pits, since everyone is slowed down to 80 kilometers an hour, just pit lane speed limit. So a pit on the full course yellow is almost as beneficial as pitting under a safety car.
Yeah. Alright, I would say feel free to get this rolling again.
I am race control, I know what I'm doing, thank you.
Alright, I shall not dare I speak to race control. As we are on lap 8:20 to go. Leaders choosing not to pit. And yeah, just waiting on getting restarted here. I think Valentin even decided to pit the last driver on track. Pulls into the box now.
Full course yellow ending in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Green flags, go, go, go.
Green flag during a corner for Zen. Not the best spot for it to get going. Sven gets a very good reaction, closes the gap immediately. And he is going to have DRS here, I think, unless DRS is disabled.
Safeguard deployed, safeguard deployed.
Safety car there from Rain. Not sure what happened, but good thing race control got that, because I did not. But now we have a full safety car, as I believe that is Nicodem.
If you let me know where Sven is, because I don't have my second race director telling me that.
Zen is right behind you. Tell Zen to get... I can say. Zen, please let safety car
he's
ahead. Thank you. As that was a perfect time safety car, as Zen is already behind him. As Sven now decides to pit under an actual safety car. Maybe he didn't feel comfortable doing under full course yellow. But, yeah.
I'm not too sure. I don't remember what tires Sven pit with.
He was on
No, started with,
C2s.
sorry. So
And he
Sven
is-
gonna go medium. Yeah, he's gonna go on hards.
Yep, he's on the hards now.
And he's gonna go 19 laps till the end.
Not sure what's going on there. Okay. But yeah, so Sven pitting, he's gonna have to make those last for quite a while. Maybe he's banking on another safety car, I'm not sure. As his teammate Loic also pits, I believe on the same compound. Indeed it is the C1s for his teammate. But vastly different positionings from the two. Loic
Zen,
down
if
at
you could just
6th.
leave a bit of a more gap to a safety car, please. Did I go through TeamSpeak?
I got it. Zen, could you please leave a bit more gap to the safety car? Thank you. I mean, it doesn't really matter now, does it?
I mean, I'd rather him not be behind me, like following me, so he doesn't, render me damage as front wing.
Nick is uncomfortable in his job duties as safety car.
Really, job. I'm getting paid for it. Like, my volunteering duties, as everyone here in AFR, all our stewards, marshals, race control, and our stewards.
Yeah. It's all
And obviously
volunteering.
our streamers, Adrian and Chris.
Yes. Big shout out to that guy, Adrian.
Damn.
All right, are we getting another lap? I think we are getting another lap. As the safety car bunches up cars, that also provides opportunity for danger, as the cars are now going to be once again.
And then decides to pit.
Interesting. As he realizes there's another lap, he brings it in, but he's going to be far down the order with Sven only managing to go down to 4th by the time he pit. Now that the cars are bunched up, Zen is nearly last. Good move from Sven because, yeah, I think at the start of safety car there was a larger gap for him to slot back into. Now Zen gonna have his job cut out for him here. Down to P16, so Mark Balak currently gonna be the one to get us started. I think safety car in this lap.
Yeah, can you notify them?
Yep. Safety car will be in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Please be careful. Rightio. Christian Lubinov. What was that? I see him dropping down in the orders. Not sure why. As a safety car casually strolling around Bahrain. Oh, what is this? Is that Chester dropping down? He is not able to reclaim his positions. I don't think he's trying to. Alright, it looks like he's settled in there. Hopefully. Alright, let's get on board now with P1, Mark Balak. And see when he decides to get us rolling. He's leaving a decent gap to safety car. Are you going to tell him pack is yours or you want me to, Nick?
I will.
When do you usually do that?
Mark, pack is yours? Pack is yours. No, that's a matter into pit lane.
Okay, he's accelerating. I believe that means he's going. Indeed it does. Mark Block going well before the corner. And we are racing again. Daniil Migunov in P2. Steve Stevenson, after dropping down, is now up into P3. Let's see. Going into turn 1 we go. I'm going to try to get a better vantage point. Anybody going to go for a move? No, not yet. But we do have two fighting side by side here. Is that Chris O'Connor? I believe it is. Not sure. Bit of contact there. It's going to slow his exit down. But we seem to be pretty clean on this restart.
Yeah, and Zen having a blistering stop, but Lloyd going for a move on Zen now. Gonna try and go for a move into turn 3, and he sends it, really. And he gets the move done. So that's Lloyd into P14, Zen still in P15. Gonna try and go for a move on Matt here, I believe, but no, things better off it. Don't go to sound through that chicane. Now he does. Oh, there's a car off there.
Josh Harding goes
Josh
off.
Harding.
Oh.
Chris O'Connor, P5.
Wow. Chris on the tail of Sven Geelhoed, ladies and gentlemen. So this is a good restart we got, but Sven has pit, Chris has not. So yeah, Zen already making up 2 positions. Still looking for more here on Carmine and Loic ahead of him. DRS
Yeah,
not
so
enabled.
Mark, the leader of this race, has actually pit. He pit under the Focus Yellow, I believe. He pit 3 laps ago, so he's in P1 and he will keep that position. Steve Stevenson also pitting. Daniel Muganov not pitting. Chris O'Connor, he's still yet to pit. So is Rain and Josh. So just only 4 cars left to pit. So
Oh,
that's,
there's a car off
Daniel...
at the final corner. I think he spins into the pits. No, just nearly misses the pits. But here into turn 1, not sure who that is. Is that Loic? I believe so. That is Loic going down the inside. Is he going to get to move on the Porsche? I don't think so. They're still scrapping at it. Let's get on board. That was not Loic. That was Sven Geelhoed. With Daniel Migunov, who might take the position back. No, a little too far back for him to do that. So that's a position for Sven. Chris O'Connor trying to get getting overtaken by
yeah.
I was gonna say Sean trying to overtake. Yeah. Anyway, Sean could not make the move happen there. Chris, a bit of a track limit warning there. It is car racing. Good restart here, a lot of action. You're gonna go get a drink?
Yeah, I really hope that they don't decide to crash during the period I get a drink. If they do, deploy Focus Yellow. Cheers, mate.
Right. Very hectic. As we see Christian, the other Peugeot, going off as his teammate, I believe, Valentin. Yes. The other Peugeot going off, and the other one disconnecting. So, not the best race for their debut skin reveal. Sean Fitzgerald still trying to get past Chris here. This was the corner that Chris got me final lap when I raced him. But let's see, DRS not enabled, so he will not have that advantage, but he might get some slipstream here. Let's get on board and see. Oh, Chris O'Connor brings in the pits. I was wondering how he's so far ahead. Right. So Sven currently 5/10 behind P2. Mark Block sitting comfortably. Oh, Matt Belton 3 seconds for DRS. Not sure if he closed that or not. Did not catch that.
Yeah, and Zen actually having pretty good pace, getting through the field quite quickly and down
Wow.
up into P9.
Yeah. I mean, obviously really good pace considering he set pole and maintaining the lead over Sven. But I don't know. I think, like I was saying earlier, that pit stop from Sven was much better timed than Zen's.
Yeah, I mean, I'm confused why Zen decided to pit on the second lap.
Yeah, after all the
Oh,
cars are
safety car.
bunched up. Because when Sven pits, he's got those bigger gaps to get back in.
I mean, maybe he was waiting to see if Sven would pit, but obviously, you know, being in front of him is going to be hard to judge.
Yeah. What other battles do we have going on here? Loic is close behind Zen here. We have seen some questionable sends from Loic, mainly in the turn 1. But, oh, Matt Belton I see having an issue. That is another box 5 spin. As can Christian Lubinov get a position here? Peugeot needs some performance, and it seems they're not having it today. Alright, DRS will be enabled the next lap, I believe. Oh no, it is enabled this lap. Excuse my ignorance. That is going to allow Sven to close the gap just a tidge more, as Joe Singer is also very close to Daniel here in P5. As long as Ping doesn't get him, we know Dudu Nadzu has some great pace. So, be interesting to see if he can bring it back up, maybe into podium. Might be wishful thinking. You never know. You never can tell. As Chubby Checker.
Yeah, and Sven's now closed that gap down to 3 tenths now.
Yeah, DRS helping him, but still not able to get past. Maybe he can do it on the straight.
I mean, Steve's also closing. Sorry for cutting you off there, but Steve's also closing down on Mark, and he's now within DRS range. So that DRS advantage Sven had might go away if Steve can just pull another 10th.
Is he in DRS? The detection's right there. I don't think he's gonna get it. Yeah, no, the gap dropped about a few tenths now, but yeah, I don't think he was at the detection, but he desperately needed it. Is he gonna get it? No, he will not. So that's going to be Sven most likely getting the overtake done here into turn 1 on the main straight already, yet before the corner. Sven up in the P2. Oh, wow. So, Steve Stevenson almost thought about going down the inside. Thought better of it. Joe Singer is also looking for the move. Cannot get it.
Oh, but he gets a poor exit there, though, going a bit too far on the inside curb, and it's going to allow Daniel to build a bit of a gap as he starts to break the toe there.
Yeah, it does get a much better exit there. Chester Chomper, as we saw, almost getting past Loic there. Fighting for that one singular point.
Oh, what happened to Chris? Why is he all the way down P15?
Christopher O'Connor made the pit stop. He made the pit stop. As the only Irishman on the grid decides to add some potatoes to his vehicular device.
Oh, the potatoes in the farm.
Here at AFR, you gotta be careful mentioning potatoes to Nick. Zen.
As Zen gets for a move on Sean, they're side by side now going through the this bit, and Zen gets the move done in that bit.
Going through this bit and he gets the move done in that bit. Great commentating from the duo of us, because I also don't know what corner that is. As we have a 4-way battle here, I think it's going to be a 4-way DRS train.
And Sven's in the lead.
And Sven does make the move into turn 1. Yeah, I didn't catch it, but I guess he had DRS on Mark there. So Sven takes the lead. We have a move here. Is that Joe Singers? Is it Dudu Nadzu into turn 1? Gets himself up from P14 up to P4.
And I believe Joe, no, Joe was, you can play that corner smart if you stay behind the car ahead and then make the move at the section point, then you also get the arrest, then just sneaks past the Porsche.
Ooh. Yeah, Nick, just a note that DRS did not get closed by Daniel, so that 3 seconds will stand.
Alright.
I watched him and it stayed open till the braking. So, naughty, Daniel, you just got played by the Joe Singers. Sorry, that was a bit harsh. Joe did time that correctly, as Nick was saying. Got the
Yeah, and now
DRS.
Sven on the rear end of the box 5 blue car.
Sorry.
Will he be able to make a move down into turn 1 next lap? I mean, possibly. He's got DRS here. He's closing that gap with, well, having a bit less rear-ended drag. Now going through this bit.
Is that the
into
corner
that
name
bit.
now?
Yep.
This bit and that bit. All right. Yeah, and I
Yeah,
think
but that one.
he has broken the toe from behind, so Daniel's not already 5-second gap.
And
He's pulled.
Zen seems to be a bullet in a straight line, but as soon as he pulls away from that toe, he does not. Oh!
Amazing send there from Zen. Doesn't even need the DRS, and he also picks up DRS, I think. Let's see. I think he has.
Yes, he does.
But I don't know.
But Joe, I think it's just pulling all his battery there to stay on Zen, because Zen's not pulling away that much. Now he starts to pull away into top speed. Joe breaking as late as possible not to hit him and just to stay right behind him. Now Joe will have DRS. Will he be able to get Zen down into turn 3?
I don't
or
know.
4?
Zen is very fast, though. It's not looking like he's going to get it even with DRS. Is he going to go for a move? No, he's going to think better of it. Ooh, Zen getting a bit squirmy there.
I do apologize for my ridiculous scream when Zen made that move.
Zen already pulling away. Zen absolutely flying today. Wants to fight back for that position. 7 seconds behind leader who has pit. I also saw earlier Eastbrand made a position. Sorry.
And it's only taken Zen 7 or 8 laps to get into P4. Still has 11 laps to go. So if he just gains about around a second a lap, he will be able to fight Sven for the lead at the very end of the race. But it's looking less and less likely. I mean, Sven's not even fighting Mark anymore. Mark out of his DRS, but he's still keeping with him. But he has to defend from Steve Stevenson behind. And, well, Zen just blew past everyone in the midfield, and now he's going for that podium position, possibly even a win.
Yeah, this battle between P3 and 2 is good for Zen. Hopefully it brings the time down. He only has 11 laps to do so, well, 10 when Sven crosses the line right about
Which is now.
Yeah, I think
And Steve gonna go meowing past Mark David. Badak, that's the nerd, not Mark David. I don't know who even that is. Right, who's Mark David?
Don't know, you can search. But I'm
gonna
surprised the
search it.
gap is only 1.3 seconds to the leader, so Sven not having such a dominating performance. Still, you know, Sven moment, but not as much of a Sven moment as we've seen sometimes. Oh, what is this? Daniel Miganov is off. Was fighting for some good positions, but he is off into turn 2, I think. Yep. Oh, that is not
Well,
good for him.
in case you're wondering who Mark David is, the first thing that comes to is Mark David Chapman, an American man who murdered former Beatle John Lennon in New York City on December 8, 1980.
Wow.
There's your AFR facts of the day. And Zen, he's brought that gap down by 1 second since the last lap at this point. And Joe Singh is actually still keeping it on to Zen, so that's DRS, so this could
Wow.
be even good for Joe. If he just manages to stay within that 1 second range, get pulled along by Zen's slipstream and the DRS that he brings along with it.
Yeah.
And if he manages to do that, that could be very beneficial for Joe.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting towards the end. I mean, I don't know if he has that much pace to catch up to Sven, but look, this gap is just continuing to drop now almost at 6 seconds. It was 7 seconds last time we spoke, so who knows? This might come down to the line, as there still is a big DRS train here back with Loic and I think Chester and East.
Yeah, I mean, last lap, Sven said 29.4, Zen said 28.7. What will it be this lap, this time round? Zen 29.8, Sven 29.4. So Sven setting consistent times, but Zen is also faster. He's 1.3 seconds faster than Mark Ballock last lap, as Eastman Stopper gets a 10-second penalty for speeding.
Oof.
Naughty, naughty.
Naughty as Loic makes a move onto, I think, Sean into turn 1. Also, Carmine. Nope, that was just a position for. Oh, what is this?
I believe there's a bit of a spin from Sean or something in the box. Like,
Yeah.
Nico Carl allows his sister teammate, Justin Jumper, to get past.
Yep, the
And
blue
Chris
box.
O'Connor, after a bit of pit stoppage, is now in P11, only 6 seconds behind Mark Belton. Get that one singular Constructors' Championship point and driver point for himself.
Yeah, not sure who else ahead needs to pit. I think everybody has. Maybe not Carmine. Really, I'm not sure. The other leaderboard would tell us if I just go. Woo!
Adrian is unsure, guys.
Never mind, it was the other little tool that tells me. Which also isn't very accurate. But anyway, we are now down to 5-second gap.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
see,
Zen.
even though the gap is dropping, he's still gonna have to get past 2 fast drivers. So his pace is there. Is the racecraft?
I mean, Mark Ballock, I think he's out of the DRS range from Steve Stevenson, actually. No,
Oh,
he's not in it, so that's
he's
going to
out.
help Zen out even more, because Mark was there in 30s with DRS. He actually has a 29.8 without DRS.
Wow.
DRS. I
Yeah,
can speak English.
Zen nearly a second faster than pretty much everybody else. Loic though setting a good time, 29.5.
Yeah, if it does pop up purple, that's just their fastest lap. It's very annoying.
Yeah. So this is gonna come down to the wire. Mark just barely out of DRS, but yeah, we'll see what will shake up in these last few laps.
I mean, the gaps, there was quite a big fight in the midfield, but that seems to have broken off. Maybe a little nudgy and a bit of damagey that happened to the cars. They got a bit of a boo-boo, as I believe Christian Lubanov spent or something. No, Rangers over second there, mind, ignore me.
Looks like he's going in the pits.
And he is pitting. I believe that might be his pit stop, though.
Oof. Yeah, not a good day for Peugeot.
Peugeot.
Not a good day for French Formula One, but it is for French football.
Don't remind me. Oh, Christian Lubanov just, wow.
Decides today is not his day, so him and his, that's Hungary, right? Hungarian comrade, not opting to finish the race. Anyway.
Yeah, so then now the gap is 4.5 seconds, 7 laps to go. He could have a shot at Mark Ballock if he carries on this incredible pace he's been having. At least get a podium and at least, you know, lessen the gap in the championship to Sven, who I believe is currently leading it.
Yeah, let's get on board with Sven. We're not giving this guy the time he deserves, the airtime for his sponsors.
Yeah, I mean Sven. Yeah, Steve Stevenson actually P2 in the championship, and P2 in the. Oh my God, P1, 2, 3 in the championship, or P1, 2, 3 in this race.
Oh wow.
So very good consistent from them, but I think Zen is looking to break that up and get a podium for himself.
Yeah, Zen. I still think it's gonna be tough if he has to get past the others, but he's definitely got a chance for a podium here. 4 seconds behind podium, nearly 7 seconds behind the leader. Joe Singer is like Nick said, is also showing good pace. Redeeming himself from that last race where he was, I think, in the podiums, but then got a bit of nudgy from others and dropped down. Still scored good points, good recovery, but Dudu Nadzu, very impressive driver.
Yeah, and then bringing that second, yeah, he's just getting a second a lap. Joe Singer is unfortunately not being able to stay within his DRS, but he did get a 3-second gap to Lloyd. He was just being keeping that, so that's Joe Singer's P5. Chris O'Connor still P11, not in the points. I don't think he will be able to get them because he's not gaining enough time from what I'm seeing right now. Zen Metanage 3.6 now, so he, yeah, in about 3 laps time, he will be on the rear end of Mark Ballock.
The speed is dropping just a bit. He's not gaining at the rate he was earlier, but still gaining nonetheless. And yeah, here we are with the Tato man. Hasn't scored a point this season. Hoping to change that today. But it's gonna be tough.
That is a lie. He has 2 points. So.
Oh, he did score? He scored in Silverstone?
P9.
Oh, attaboy.
Major No trying to demise his fellow admin.
Yeah, well, because I cannot do an Irish accent, I don't root for the Irish. I don't know. Because he's not Scottish, lassie.
Root for them. Yeah, Gazodin going into American European mode.
Right, so Zen Metternich 3 seconds behind P3. Can he do it? I'm not sure.
If we
He's
ever
looking...
race around Knock Hill,
What?
I want you to. If we ever do a race around Knock Hill, I want you to do that accent for the entire race.
Right, lad. Your wish is my command.
Well, just do it for the entire this race then.
Right, so then Metternich is 29th too. Much better than the drivers ahead. Alas, it's a 2.7 gap. I don't know if it's going to be enough for P3 though. Sven Geelhoed pulling away in P1. It's
Are you good at this? What the fuck?
It's looking like he's got the race in the bag. But you never know, it's Bahrain, it's a very crazy track. Anything could happen.
Oh, I've just realised my profile picture from Discord is on the stream, huh?
Yes, you are public to the world.
Oh, that's not Scottish.
I mean, aye.
What? Just I.
Aye.
No I.
No, aye.
Sven Metternich 2 seconds now to Mark Ballock.
But it is crunch. Oh, Rain Bradford, what happened?
Rain just not having, he is not having the time of his life right now.
You know who Rain reminds me of?
Taylor?
A cleaner Timo. Oh. No, because
No.
it seems Rain has the speed, the pace.
Oh, Chris spins!
Oh, no. That's his shots for points out. Oh. I mean, at least he's got a little scrap going on. Josh Harding also? Josh Harding also. Chris and Connor, the two teammates.
Chris and Connor, yes.
Chris. Oh, Josh and Chris. Chris and Connor. I'm sorry.
Josh, now referred to as Connor, I guess, by Mr. Adrian.
This is...
And speaking of Mr. Adrian, look at Zen. 1.7 seconds now. He's gonna have DRS the next lap, I believe, if he carries on this pace.
I was gonna say the gaps between Zen and Mark ahead are kind of similar. Seems like Mark is also gaining on P2. But yeah, Zen has got the chance for P3. I really think it's gonna be a stretch for P1, but
I mean, yeah, he's definitely got a chance for P3, and depending on how fast he can get past Mark, he might even have a sharp P2. As Chris O'Connor gets past Danny Miganov, but he punts him in the rear, and he does a Sebastian Vettel.
Oh no.
Kills off in turn 1, be careful. Cleared.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, and Zen Metternich now 1.3 seconds is the gap. 1.4 now going through that one. You know, he could deploy all of his DRS here to have a shot at me into turn 1 here, but I don't think that's a smart move. But he does gain a 10 through that corner. Now he's just going down a straight, and he's also gaining in a straight line, I believe, so he might be running a tad bit less aerodynamical things.
How do you say arrow with a Scottish accent? Arrow.
Aero.
Arrow.
Sounds like I say an arrow, really.
Yeah. I mean, it does an American accent too. Arrow. As we teach Nick English.
Huh?
Nothing. So this lap, I think on this little mini straight, Zen will have DRS onto Mark Valak. That's gonna knock Mark out of podium, but he still has to get past. He showed the speed, like I said. Now he's got to show the craft. Does he have it? I mean, I think we know he does, but
I mean, he has the racecraft to do it safely, but does he have the overtaking abilities to get past Mark? He managed to get past the midfield quite easily, but you know, these guys aren't your regular midfielders. Zen locks his tires going to turn 10, and that ruins any chance he could have had this straight. But he still has that DRS, and now he's going to be gaining in a straight line, and he could possibly go for a move down into turn 1 with the DRS assistance.
Yes, through that bit, and now this bit into that bit, staying very close, 2/10 gap as Daniel Miganov gets past Chris O'Connor once again. But this is the battle we want to see here for podium and potentially more. Oh, there's not really much more than a podium except a win, but let's see. I think he's going to get it with his lower arrow. Onto the main straight he goes.
Yes, right. Oh, we fight for more than podiums.
Yes, and you also hope to get overtaken.
And you have Chris and Connor. Not Chris O'Connor.
Oh, is he
Oh,
switching
the
back to
other
the
yes, he's going to go down the inside.
Oh, with the dummy move. And Zen gets the position. That is podium for Zen. Now eyes front. Is he going to be able to get more done in only 2 laps? But Mark has DRS here. Zen going to cover the inside.
He did keep it. That penalty will stand. So that's Zen very firmly into P3 now, because Mark will have that 3-second time penalty added on for illegal DRS usage.
Wait, but Zen did not open DRS, so what was it?
Zen did open
illegal?
DRS.
Oh, he did. Oh, I didn't see it.
He must have been just behind him at the detection point, and that's well, it's a great move from Zen. I mean, the amount of overspeed he had on Mark, and then just sends it really.
Yeah.
Now, 2.6 second is the gap to Steve Stevenson for that P2, and I'm not sure if he'll be able to get that. He would have to be gaining more than a second a lap now, and yeah, it just looks like that P2 dream is over. But P3 is still very good recovery drive from, well, not recovery drive. He bit of a weird strategy. He did a Ferrari, but yeah, P3.
I mean,
What was
in some way, it is a recovery drive because he chose to pit later, which put him down to the bottom. So he still had to do a lot of overtaking.
And you just can't help but wonder what would happen if Zen pit on the first lap of safety car. Just,
Yeah.
if he pit the same lap Sven would, they would both be in the lead. I mean, well,
They would be
probably
fighting.
both be in the lead. And they'd be fighting, and that, could be interesting, but could also be devastating when both one of them make a silly error and take them both out of the race.
Yeah, as you say that, Sven does get a little bit squirmy there, so Sven still needs to bring it back. One more lap after this one, and he will be another race winner here in Bahrain.
Yeah, I mean, Sven hunting down that 3rd championship here at AFR. I mean, he's already got 2 of them under his belt, more than any driver in AFR history. And he's looking to extend that, become the next Lewis Hamilton.
The Dutch Lewis Hamilton. You can almost call him Max Verstappen. Wow. Yeah, why did you make that? Why did you allude to Lewis Hamilton when they both have 2 championships and they're both Dutch?
Because I don't know. Yeah, sure, it's Max, huh? Can we press rewind on that?
Well, if you press your red button, you will probably turn on your TV because your TV remote probably has a red button.
Yeah, but if you do want to hit that red subscribe button, boys, make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah, do it if you want.
I mean, on a real note, if you want to just use our NordVPN code, that would be also nice. AFR gets you a big discount with NordVPN.
And also, if you do want to be like Sven, get those blistering fast lap times, make sure to check out Track Titan and use code AFR50
yes,
to get 50% off your first month.
And if you really like my Scottish accent, you can donate in our Discord, because this is all coming out of our pockets. Anyway, enough begging.
Well, actually, technically, it's coming out my bank account. That's not my pocket, so Yeah, but Zen 1.5 seconds now on the final lap. Will he be able to gain 5/10?
You can tell he's pushing. He's really pushing.
I mean, he's got a comfortable 2-second gap behind, plus that 3-second penalty from Mark, so he really has nothing to lose, even if he does spin off, pushing a bit too hard. That P3 should hopefully still be his, but he's pushing now 1.3 seconds now. He's going to be deploying all the battery he has saved up, if any, and I'm sure Steve's going to be doing the same.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, he might get DRS on the final straight, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. He's definitely not close enough. But let's see how they take this final, the penultimate corner.
Yeah, you want to get the best exit possible to get the better straight line speed, and it does look like he did get a slightly better exit.
But
yeah, no, he's not going to be in DRS, and he's just going to, don't know why he went inside there, but yeah.
Anyway, now, Sven wins the Bahrain GP. I think Steve Stevenson P2 as he holds off Zen, but just barely, as Zen recovery drive into P3 and nearly got P2. Wow, what a race. And that's Mark Balak. Joe Singer's Dudunadzo coming in at P5. Loic, good recovery from him. I don't think he got the best quali, but brings it up to P6. Chester Chomper fighting in the background with Sean and holds him off. So that's Chester P7. Carmine, who didn't score points last race, or maybe did, is fighting here with Matt Belton. I think he's going to hold him off, but that exit is not going to help him.
Well, but it's not going to help Marky get a bit squirmy. It's gonna look again. I said he's gonna pull up to the right, but no. And Mars has 3-second time penalty, so that was all for nothing, really.
As Daniel almost was able to score a point today, but he did have a few incidents. I know he got involved with a few people.
Well,
But
down to 3 seconds. That's
that one
not
does
really gonna
stand.
help him.
That one does stand. Good race though from him. I know I saw some good battles, some good driving from him. But wow, what a race from Zen today. Wow, wow, wow. Drivers, if you want to line up on the grid for a photo that I may or may not take, P123 would be pretty awesome. Good race, boys. That was a very fun one to watch. And there it is, your race winner. 2 for 2 this season. Sven
For
Geelhoed.
any drivers that want get an interview, tap into interview waiting, and we will be sure to drag you up here into the comfort of the stream team.
Can you please bring them in as I can't alt tab?
Yes, of course, sir. Fortunately, there's no one there.
I want to talk to Zen.
Nope. Well, your wish is my command. Hello, Zen.
Is it Zen? It is Zen.
Yes.
Are you joining this while you're still driving?
Sorry?
Nothing. There is Zen as he lines up on the grid in his P3 spot. What a race, man.
Yeah. Oh, so it's so unfortunate.
You had such pace today. I mean, I only could wonder what would have happened if you pit with Sven.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking all the time. Oh, it's so fucked. Sorry.
It's okay.
I mean, I really thought I had this race. I mean, these guys are so quick. I was sweating so much, but I pushed so much, and I think I was the fastest. But I should have pit with safety car immediately.
Yeah, because the gaps between one on the second lap, they were so much closer. It put you almost last. But I mean, to go from you recovered from almost last to third place. So
yeah, true. I was fighting through the field like hot knife through butter. It was nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great race. It was so fun to watch you. But yeah.
Yeah, my feelings said I have to go in, but my tires were still like 60%, so they were good, So and pretty early in lap 8, so I don't. Yeah.
How did the tires feel at the end of the race?
They dropped off a little bit. Well, yeah. I mean, I had like 5% in the end, but the car still felt good. I think I still was doing 129s or something.
Nice.
So yeah, I was slowly getting into Sven, but yeah, he was just too fast. I mean,
you were getting
I should have fit. That's it. I should have fit. That's the end.
I mean, I would say I'm not gonna give any advice, but Sven does seem to know pretty good times on the pit. So if you're ever in doubt, I would just copy Sven.
Yeah, true. I mean, I was watching him. I was slowing down to see where he goes, and he was driving behind me, and then last moment he went in the pit, and I knew enough.
Oh. Well, hey, good race, man.
Yeah, nice race. Good overtake, so it was fun. Yeah.
Good luck next week.
Thanks.
All right, Nick. Anyone else that wants to pop in here?
There is fire ice or ice fire. I don't remember which one.
Isbrand.
Let's get Chester Jumper in there because he didn't finish ahead, I believe. Hello, Chester.
Chester Jumper. Hi.
Not a good race at all.
What was that?
Not a good race at all.
It wasn't bad. I mean, you did have a ping moment.
Yeah, I won. That's fair. It's fair. Standards, driving standards there. Jesus. Like, first off, that first start was hideous. It was awful.
Yeah, that first start was bad.
And also, under safety car, what happened? The Tokyo crash. I lost positions. It ruined my strategy.
You crashed in safety car?
Someone hit me behind me, and then I fucking lost positions under safety car. I'm surprised no one saw it. I thought it'd be red flag like people.
I saw you about to overtake people. I didn't see what happened. I thought you just.
I didn't overtake anyone. I lost positions.
No, I know. So you did good, but I mean, those penalties.
I fucked up my strategy. I was right behind. I forget who, but I was fucking like in P. Sorry, I was like in P6.
As we can tell, Chester is a bit perturbed.
Whatever.
Just report it. Those carry significant penalties if you hurt somebody under a safety car. So. I mean, hey, you still scored in points.
Yeah, still scored points. It was an okay race. Very boring, but
The
race.
box 5 boys were saying all the box 5s were spinning this race, and they said, what did they say? Oh no, that was Pagana. Box 5 cars are all spinning. That's the spirit. Anyway,
Yep.
decent job
Hey,
today.
Chester, your box 5 blue, right?
Yeah.
You're currently
Did you ever update the
P3
standings?
in the constructors.
Oh, that's sick. Did you ever update those driver standings?
Hmm?
The driver standings?
Driver standings, you are P5.
No, he's saying, did you update them?
Did you update them with the penalties from Silverstone?
Yeah. Today.
Okay, can we just get East
Oh my
Brand
God.
in here?
Yeah, bring these on here. Keep.
Bedankt. Wait, that's welcome. Alright, Max.
No.
Hello, East Brand.
Hello. Oh,
That that was an intense race from you.
Yeah, I ruined it at the end. Maybe I could have given Canon P9 if I catched up to those two guys, but I spun and then yeah.
Oh, you spun towards the end?
Yeah, I was actually catching two guys who are on
Aw.
different G, but my tires were getting so worn.
Yeah, towards the end, yeah, that'll do it to your tires.
Yeah.
But hey, still
Yeah.
a good race. Where'd you finish?
I finished P12.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting better and better, man. So keep up this, and you'll get in the points, I believe.
Yeah. I'll see if I can get into Formula next week.
Oh yeah, all right.
I like those cars a bit more.
Yeah, these are a bit. You have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, good race though. It was fun watching you.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright.
It was pretty fun.
I'll hope to see you next week and the week after and whenever else you want to race.
Yeah. I hope so too.
That does it for us here. I'm Adrian, and we will be. Let's see.
Are you Adrian?
I am. I think so.
Maybe.
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 Next week we are Super Formula is in Misano, and the following week F1 is in Barcelona. So yeah, tune in then, and we will see you all later. Thank you for joining. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
This stream is driven by NordVPN, the leading VPN to protect your online activity. Safeguarding your identity and data is as important as ever, and NordVPN's threat protection feature can guard you from malware, ads, malicious sites, and trackers. NordVPN allows you to virtually place yourself in over 59 countries worldwide with access to over 5,500 servers, all while maintaining purple sector speeds over the competition. NordVPN also provides extra features compared to other similar services such as no bandwidth or data limits, highest industry speeds, allowing 6 simultaneous connections, and no data logging. Also interested in password management or cloud data storage? Well, NordPass and NordLocker have you covered there too. Check out NordVPN using our link nordvpn.com/AFR with a no-risk 30-day money-back guarantee and use code AFR to get 1 month extra free.